Carolina in the Morning's Victoria Huggins joining us live right now. Victoria, what are some items that folks can donate to help out with this?
Kim and Bob, suggested donations include non-perishable food items, bottled water, cleaning supplies, and toothbrushes, along with other toiletries to help these victims out. More than 20 people were killed and hundreds of families are without homes after storms made their way through parts of West Virginia a few weeks ago. Evans Delivery is one of the several local businesses collecting donations for those families. They're stocking up on cleaning supplies, water, and clothing. Those behind the donations say that this hits close to home. Volunteers are accepting donations at Evans Delivery on River Road in Wilmington. And to find out more information on how you can get involved, click on this story on our website, foxwilmington.com. Back to you. Good morning. Well, Wilmington International Airport has actually had 2 emergency landings over the past 2 months, and in both of those instances they have been medical emergency landings. Just this past weekend, a flight from Ecuador heading to New York City landed in ILM, you'll see this in these pictures, due to a medical emergency. Officials say that the airport is in a constant state of preparation for any type of emergency. A full-time staff of emergency responders are always on duty just in case they are needed. But how do these emergency landings affect your travel plans? ILM Deputy Director Gary Broughton says that the flight departures and arrivals are usually able to continue as planned at ILM, even in an emergency landing situation. Mr. Broughton also shared with me that it takes effective communication between the air traffic control tower as well as the ground personnel to make sure that all of the needs of those involved in an emergency landing flight are accommodated. And when we come back at 6, I'm going to actually be speaking with the operations manager of the airport to find out just how they take these emergency situations and learn from them to better prepare for the next one should it occur. Back to you. Gannon, that forecast is looking good. And do you know what also looks good? Being courteous to your fellow man. And joining us today is Greg Sager from US Cellular, and he's going to share with us about tech talk today, about being courteous while on your cell phone. So Greg, tell me all about it. What can we do?
So the very first tip that I have for you today is make sure that you respond in a timely manner. If you receive a text or a phone call, the guideline is to respond back within an hour to be polite to the other person.
I know you just made every woman very happy with saying that, because we stress when we don't hear back from certain people within a certain time limit. So what else can we do to be courteous?
That's exactly right.
Yes, anytime we can prevent an accident, you definitely have to do it. Well, thank you so much for your time. And if you want to learn more about Tech Talk, you can see that segment right on our website, foxwilmington.com, and make sure that you're courteous to others. And we're going to a break, and we'll see you in just a few minutes. Yes, representatives from the New Hanover County Fire Department will be in attendance today as loved ones in Catawba County say goodbye to a beloved member of their community. I spoke with New Hanover County Deputy Matt Davis, and he says that they will be attending Long's funeral because they know what it's like to lose one of their own. He says it's important to support their fellow firefighters because no matter where they're from, they're still a family. I spoke with 2 of those departments who have been affected, and they say that they have been overwhelmed with the support of their community, in addition to the 300 first responders from over 35 different departments in 10 different counties who have arrived to help cover shifts and take phone calls since Captain Long's death this past Monday. Back to you.
So Carolina in the Morning's Victoria Huggins is joining us live right now. She was able to get some information from the Highway Patrol. So Victoria, what are they recommending that people do to stay safe this Memorial Day weekend?
Kim, the Highway Patrol is recommending for people who are planning to participate in Memorial Day activities to plan in advance. If they do that to make sure that their route is clear, then that's one way that you can keep your family safe during this Memorial Day weekend with the increased traffic that we're expected to have. Officials say it's important to pay attention while driving this weekend. Distracted driving like texting is also a major concern for officers. Another concern is alcohol. The Highway Patrol has a zero tolerance for impaired driving, and officials tell me that they will be on the lookout for the warning signs of drunk driving this weekend in larger numbers. First Sergeant Troy Pope of the North Carolina Highway Patrol says that this weekend is a time local officers prepare for because of the increase of traffic. With a possibility of rain in the forecast for this weekend, officers are also recommending for you to keep a good driving distance between you and the car that's in front of you to make sure that you have enough room to stop in case of wet conditions. Back to you. Yes, Gannon, as a matter of fact, I'm in doggy heaven right here at WECT. It's time for Pet of the Week, and Jody from the New Hanover County Animal Services is here with Coco. So tell me a little bit about Coco today.
She is a Lab Shepherd mix, probably about 2 years old. She was surrendered to us by her owner. It was an owner surrender. They could no longer take care of her.
Well,
and
Coco,
she's a wonderful dog.
Yes,
you know,
she
we've
is
been
so
talking about her, and just
sweet.
really sweet, pretty laid back.
So basically, if you want Coco to be a part of your forever home, she's definitely ready for her forever home.
She is.
Absolutely. Now, something we were discussing a little while ago is making sure that we protect our wildlife during the holidays.
What we want to do is protect ourselves from wildlife. If you see a fox or a raccoon that's sick, you need to call us. Just leave it.
That's right. You can
call
take
us, don't
Coco
pick them
home
up.
with you, but you can't take any of the wildlife
That's
home
right.
with you. So thank you, Jody, for sharing this information with us. And make sure that you call that number that you see right there on your screen and give Coco her forever home for the 4th of July. You can adopt a pet if you go to foxwilmington.com and click on the Caroline in the Morning page. You scroll down until you see the Pet of the Week icon. This morning's segment will be posted a little later today.
Yeah, now one of those was happening here in downtown Wilmington, taking place just last night. Our Victoria Huggins joining us now live in studio this morning. So Victoria, how many people actually were in attendance of this last night?
Bob, more than 100 people gathered in downtown Wilmington last night to discuss violence and how to spark change. Those in attendance say these gatherings can only do but so much, but it does push folks to support one another. Speakers urge people to stand united. One of the organizers says that it's refreshing to see people push for change. Lee also pointed out that even though the turnout wasn't what she expected, she still was hopeful for a bright future. Back to you.